What's up, fight fans? It's Mymmamobile, the show, back after a long hiatus. I know we've been gone, but this week we have a great show for you guys. My name is Lou. Once again, this is Todd.
What's up, guys? And yes, we do have a great episode for you this week. First off, on top of the 10, we're going to go over UFC 125, Frankie Edgar versus Gray Maynard 2.
Then, on the breakdown, we're going to go ahead and take a look at UFC 126, Vitor Belfort versus Anderson Silva.
And on Fighter Spotlight, we have a special guest. His name is Darrell the Mongoose. Whoa.
Where the heck do you come from, man?
Darrell the Mongoose Montague, right here in person, live in
all
person.
in the flesh.
Definitely. All this and more on this week's episode,
Mymmamobile,
the show.
And now it's time for Top of the 10. We start off with the first fight, Takanori Gomi and Clay Guida. What do you guys think of that one, man? That was a crazy fight, right? Yeah, right.
Love it, man.
Did it perfect, man.
That movement
was amazing.
Man.
That boy was scared to get hit, right?
Yeah, he was. What'd you think of it?
I thought Clay Guida went in with the right plan. Don't get hit by that punch that knocked out Tyson Griffin.
True.
I don't know how he saw straight though, because he was doing exactly what Darrell just did. So I don't know. I think he made the right move to get the win.
Definitely.
What do you think, Darrell?
Hey, Clay Guida, he's the man. He implemented his game plan. He moved around, did the crazy hair, got the takedown.
Yeah.
Put Gomi into his game,
Clay Guida's hair looked like an underwater sea anemone or a jellyfish. He was all over the place. When you exaggerate your movement that much, you probably won't get hit in the face.
Yeah, you'll mesmerize your opponent.
Either you'll get dizzy or you won't get hit in the face. One of the two.
But it works.
It did work. It definitely worked. Big ups to Clay Guida. Next, we got Thiago Silva versus Brandon Vera.
Oh, man. Did you see Vera's nose?
Man, it looked like it got pushed in so
right here.
bad.
It's right
Yeah, it was
here.
like on his cheek. It was like a cheek nose.
So, Darrell, what do you think of, when he got Vera's back and he just started playing like the gongas on his back?
Hey, man, it's a fight. If you ain't having fun, why you in there?
Right.
True.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. I think he totally dominated Vera. Sadly, since then, Vera had to get the chopping block, So we'll probably see him on Strikeforce or one of the other venues pretty soon. Now we move on to Chris Lieben versus Brian Stann. I never thought I'd see Chris Lieben get dominated like that, but Brian Stann came with it, man.
Hoorah. That
Right.
was awesome. He showed a great improvement in his striking. Looked very technical. It was amazing.
Definitely. I think that Brian Stann, when he was in the WEC and he was champion, he had like a killer instinct, and I think that now that he's going to the UFC, he's trying to step up the level and trying to, he wants to become a champion again. It seems like whatever he does, he tries to be the best at it. So I big ups to Brian Stann. Chris Lieben, he's my boy too. He just had gotten out of jail, so it's kind of difficult to train before your fight. So stay out of the alcohol, man.
Yeah, man. Not only that, since then, Brian Stann's called out Vanderlei Silva.
Yep.
And he's called out Chael Sonnen. So we'll see what happens, man.
And finally, on the top of the 10, Frankie Edgar versus Gray Maynard.
Awesome.
Man, that was a fight full of fireworks. That kind of reminded me that first round of Matt Serra versus GSP, where he just tried to will his, will coming back out of the knockout, and man, Frankie Edgar did it. He was knocked out and he really came back. So, big ups to
What do you think, Darrell? You think it was right to be called a draw, or?
Man, that's the thing. Finish fights, man.
Yeah.
The judges, who knows?
That is the truth.
There's no set 10. What's a 10-8 round? What's a 10-7 round? 10-point must system don't work in MMA. Let's change it, please.
Definitely.
You judges.
It's not their fault. It's the system. They can't. I don't hate on the judges. I love you guys. It's the system you guys are working with.
And that's
The top
10. Okay, this week on Fighter Spotlight, of course we got Darrell the Mongoose Montague.
He's going to be fighting Tachi Palace coming up February 18th. You guys got to check that out. So, a few questions for you, Darrell. I know you're fighting for the championship. We had interviewed Darrell last time, and you had fought, who was that? Speedy Gonzalez?
Luis Speedy Gonzalez.
Luis Speedy Gonzalez.
Nice.
And what was the result of that? I heard that it went pretty quick.
Yeah, first round KO. early on he went for a takedown. I tried this crazy little scissor leg lock. Some people say he tapped. You know, the referee didn't see it. So we scrambled back to our feet. Well, we know what happened.
Nice.
He threw a sloppy overhand right. I slipped, hit him with the left. He went to sleep. Upset.
All that boxing training.
Yeah.
Nice. Paid off.
Cool. And you're going to be fighting for the championship this time. I know that there's a lot of people that go from Tachi Palace to the UFC. A lot of champions and stuff like that. UFC is talking about a 125. A lot of exciting things are happening for you.
What do you know about your opponent coming up?
I know he's really tough. He's been in some scraps. He actually fought Speedy Gonzalez. That's how he won the belt. Won 5 fives. Back and forth battle. He got the best. He dropped Speedy a couple times, but other than that, he's supposed to be a jiu-jitsu guy. His last couple fights, I've seen him doing some stand-up, a couple takedowns. Other than that, not much. He's looking to load up that one punch. You'll see. We'll see. You know, you guys will see what happens. Check it out. February 18th.
What goes through your mind when you're walking? You're coming out of the curtain or coming out of the back, and you're walking through. You know, you got your music going on. What kind of things are going through your mind when you're getting up into that cage?
Oh man, the cage, that's the funnest part. That's when everything's relaxed, everything's cool, it's calm, it's just focused. Walk into the cage, we get to scrap. All the training's done, it's showtime now.
Did you hear that? He says, we get to scrap. That's a fighter mentality, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, well, I have to go do my job. I get to do my job.
Right.
So that's definitely...
So you don't get that stressed up, right?
Nah, that's all like right now. I'm training.
Nice.
I'm thinking, man, I can't get hurt. I can't do this. I can't do that. I gotta get paid, you know. But once we're there, and once the gate closes, it's all reality. It's fun time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, you guys better not forget to check out Tachi Palace and this new champion that's gonna be coming up very soon.
TachiPalace.com. It's gonna be an awesome fight. I can't wait.
And now it's time for the breakdown.
Yeah. UFC 126, Vitor versus Silva.
Man, that's going to be an awesome fight. That card is stacked, man. Definitely stacked.
We'll start from the bottom and go up.
Definitely. First off, we got Gabe Rudiger versus Paul Taylor. It's going to be a good fight.
I think so. You know what? I give this one to Rudiger because he has to pull this off, so it's do or die time. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So he has that momentum behind him, and I feel he's going to pull this one off.
Definitely. What do you think, Darrell?
Gabe's my boy, man. Gabe by anything, anytime he wants, baby.
Definitely.
Nice.
I think that, Gabe is definitely good. He kicked me in the stomach once, and I went to the floor so fast. Next, we're getting close to the 135, 125. Miguel Torres versus Antonio Banuelos. What do you think about this one?
I'm gonna have to go with Miguel using his reach. He's got beautiful kicks. His ground game's legit. How could I bet against him?
True. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get over Miguel Torres. You know, he's gonna want his UFC debut to be a big one, so you know he's training like crazy to pull off.
The mullet, man. It's the mullet.
It's the mullet. Business in the front, party in the back.
Next, we got Ryan Bader versus John Jones.
Oh, dang.
This is going to be a barn burner, man. My opinion is this. John Jones, because of the fact that those elbows are like straight jabs with glass on them, those things hurt.
Yeah, but this ain't Montague. This is Ryan Bader.
True.
Meat and potatoes. All technique, baby. He's got power. He stays a nice square stance.
Yep.
Nothing flashy. Just goes out there, does work.
I say Bader, second round, submission.
I'm still gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go with Bader, but in a 3-rounder, I think they're both too good that neither of them's gonna get finished, so it could go either way.
Decision.
But I'm gonna have to go with Bader on a close decision.
Close decision.
I'm going to have to say both of you guys are wrong. Number one, Bader's never submitted anybody. Number two, I just think John Jones is just an animal. So, Bader's undefeated. John Jones has lost once. I'm still going to go with John.
Bader's going to win. That's my point.
And we saved the best for last, right here. The two baddest Brazilians on the block. Silva versus Belfort. Woo. What you think about that one?
Oh, man. Well, you know, man. Vitor's my boy. I got his Vitor underwears right here. No, man. I feel like Vitor has the speed on him. You if Anderson could parry his initial attack, I'm a little nervous about his gassing out because we've seen the Vitor that gassed out against Dan Henderson and all the other guys. But overall, I think my boy Vitor is gonna pull this one off. Champion.
I'm gonna have to go with the Muay Thai clinch. I think if Anderson, we haven't seen him in a while. He's been going against a lot of black belts, a lot of guys who can throw him and maybe get him on his back.
Right.
Now he's going against a guy who's trying to strike with him.
Yeah.
Let's see that clinch again. Come on, Anderson.
I'm nervous.
Definitely. I'm gonna go with the guy that has never lost in the UFC once, Anderson Silva. Only because of his record. And the reason why he's got a record is because he's the best pound-for-pound fighter ever. So, I mean, that's who I'm going with. I do like Vitor though. Don't say I don't like Vitor. He even gave us a shout out on Mymmamobile.
Vitor is the man.
You know?
We all love Vitor.
Yeah, we all love him. Yeah, but
it's
Silva,
like choosing Pepsi and Coke. They're both good.
they're both soda.
Soda. We're gonna get a Brazilian champion.
Exactly, one of them. So definitely. I'm gonna go with Anderson.
Shame on both of you guys. And that's the breakdown. That does it for this episode of Mymmamobile, the show.
We want to give a few shots out to very important people that help us make this happen. Last month, we did a toy drive for Leroy Haynes Boys Center. And we'd like to give a few shout outs to the schools that helped us make that happen and help us put our boxes in their schools. First off, Millennia MMA in Rancho Cucamonga.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Also, Pimpin' Fight Club Academy.
Gracie Baja in Upland.
And Alliance Jiu-Jitsu.
In Upland. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate you helping us out and giving these toys to these underprivileged kids and helping them have a good Christmas.
Awesome. Good work. And we'd like to once again thank Darrell Montague for the Fighter Spotlight. Good luck on your fight, man. I know you're going to pull it off.
This guy's going to be a champion, man.
Next time you see him, he's going to have the belt.
God willing, brother.
It's going to be awesome. Anybody you'd like to give shout outs to?
All my boys at Millennia. Thanks, guys. Without you guys, I couldn't do none of this. My parents, love you guys.
Awesome. And we'd like to give a special thanks to all you subscribers out there that, just keep it going for us. It's awesome. Thank you for using the service and all your feedback. We appreciate it.
And don't forget to check out TachiPalace.com and get some tickets to his fight. It's going to be over there in the Bakersfield, Fresno area. If you're around that area, check it out.
February 18th. And visit mymmamobile.com for more information on all the fights.
Tuesday trivia.
Don't forget Tuesday's trivia. Definitely.
So once again, thanks for watching Mymmamobile, the show.